For today's Cyber CEO episode,
Adrian is our cyberbacker, and he does primarily our database management, helped us consolidate tags, organize tags, and really just build out that database. Those are kind of his big tasks for us. This is a guy that I want on my team. Once I saw that, I was pretty much sold that he was going to be the fit for us. I love people who take initiative and are prepared. So that was awesome. I love how he just is prepared. His communication is amazing, but really just that diving in and being ready to go, making sure that all the prep is ready and all that stuff. Just the initiative that he takes, I think is my favorite part of Adrian.
welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Okay, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Brooks, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Jello. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much for asking and for dropping by. I know you're very, very busy. Now, to kick things off, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe starting off with, what's your role in the business, Brooks?
Yeah, so my name's Brooks Warner. I am one of the co-founders of the Mitten Home Team at 𝗙𝗃𝗋𝗶𝗹 in Michigan. Mm-hmm. And I'm also the owner of the Michigan Cyberbacker franchise, co-owner of the Michigan Cyberbacker franchise.
They're one of our franchise owners on the show. Now, if you don't mind me asking, how long have you been in the real estate business?
So I've been in real estate about 9 years now.
9 years. Okay. A lot of experience. Now, how about with virtual leverage? Is this your first go at it?
This is my first go at virtual leverage. Prior to this, we'd always used and still use some in-person leverage in our office.
Gotcha. Now, how'd you find out about Cyberbacker, by the way?
Yeah, so I actually found out about Cyberbacker from another agent that I know in the South Carolina area. His name is Zane. Zane's awesome. We met up at family reunion for just like a networking to grab lunch while we were both at family reunion this year. And he started talking to me about his Cyberbacker and what he was doing. And I was like, okay, I got to know more. And that's kind of where it took off from.
There you go. Now, a lot of us are currently, again, as we mentioned, we are kind of used to working with people that we can meet in the office, physically see. Now you're working with someone who's virtual. How was the transition, though?
So the transition, it was interesting. You know, I think that we were pretty well prepared for it from running the team through COVID. Mm-hmm. We had switched to even our in-person staff was essentially working virtually via Zoom and Google Meet and a few other things like that during 2020, 2021, when we weren't able to come into the office. So I feel like we were pretty well prepared for it. So maybe something good came out of COVID. We learned how to work virtually.
No, that's what I was supposed to say. Again, something positive came out of a negative, right?
Yeah.
There. Now, talking about your Cyberbacker, what are the things that you leverage off that really help you focus on the business?
Yeah, so Adrian is our Cyberbacker, and he does primarily our database management. Mm-hmm. So one of the first really big tasks that we had him do is go through our database. We use KW command and just sort through all of our tags. He built a spreadsheet of every single tag that we had in there, helped us consolidate tags, organize tags, tag people who were missing information so we can go back and have conversations with them and really just build out that database. That was task one for him that he did for us. He also does all of our marketing pieces. So he creates our postcards, our flyers, our social media images, and different things like that. Those are kind of his big tasks for us.
So basically a lot of admin tasks then, basically.
Yeah.
Now, of course, his growth is not going to stop. Adrian's growth, he's going to keep learning, of course, as we go. Now, do you have any plans on adding more tasks to his plate, probably within the next 3-6 months from now?
We do, actually. So one of the tasks that we had sent to him, actually just starting this week, is our website is in need of some update. So he's doing some classes that we found, along with classes that are available through his training with Cyberbacker, so he can help us really build out our website. So that is kind of the next big step with him. And then transitioning to where he is doing more of our touches to the database, as far as building emails for holidays and things like that, are a few of the next things that we're going to be pushing onto his plate.
That's going to be exciting. Again, more opportunities to grow because a lot more things to do, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Now, before you got partnered or got to work with Adrian, your Cyberbacker, you went through the hiring process. So how was the experience for you there?
It was really kind of a cool experience. So I'll be honest, when I first heard Cyberbacker virtual assistant type stuff, I kind of thought it was going to be like, hey, I want a virtual assistant. And they were going to be like, here's your person. They're going to start working for you. And it was much more like a traditional hiring process than I had anticipated, right? So Cyberbacker took in a gazillion applications, filtered through them, found great candidates, put them in front of us for both a short interview, a longer interview, resumes, and personality assessments, and all that stuff for us to pick the Cyberbacker who we felt was a great fit for our team. So that wasn't what I had. It was far better than what I had expected it to be. That part was really, really cool.
You talked about it, the match that you needed for your team. How did you know that Adrian was the perfect fit for what you needed?
So there was a number of great candidates. We really got it narrowed down to 2, and I'm forgetting what the other applicant's name was now. It's been a little bit. Ultimately, it was how he was prepared for the meeting. So he knew that we wanted some of like the marketing stuff to create our marketing materials. He came to the interview and had pre-created like 6 pieces for us that he was able to put into the chat and say, like, here's some things that I created to prepare for the meeting. So I was really impressed that he took that initiative and came in that prepared. So I would say that was probably the one that I was like, okay, this is a guy that I want on my team.
There you go. Oh, that was a game changer then once you saw that.
Yeah, for sure. That was, I would say that was, once I saw that, I was pretty much sold that he was going to be the fit for us. I love people who take initiative and are prepared. So that was awesome.
There you go. Because they're going to be the assets to the team, of course, right?
Of course.
There. Now, next question. How do you create a successful partnership with someone who's virtual? Do you have any tips that you can share with our listeners?
I think that we got a lot of practice during COVID with this. So I don't think it's too much different. I think the biggest piece is really clear expectations and both people being on the same page about where the goal is and where the ship is headed, because you're not sitting right next to them nonstop, so just really great communication and laying out the plan so they know what they're supposed to do every day.
There you go. Expectations, and again, what they need to do for the day. Now, one last question for you, Brooks. And I forgot to tell you, Adrian's going to be listening once we have this episode uploaded. So we would like to know, what do you like most about your Cyberbacker, Adrian? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Yeah, I think it goes back to that initiative. Like, I love how he just is prepared. His communication is amazing, but really just that diving in and being ready to go, making sure that all the prep is ready. And all that stuff. Just the initiative that he takes, I think, is my favorite part of Adrian.
Taking initiative. And we here at Cyberbacker are very excited to see where this partnership grows to, of course, for months to come, the years to come. And again, Brooks, thank you very much for dropping by. I had fun talking to you today.
Yeah, absolutely, 𝗙𝗹𝗹. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.